Good morning, world! Mabuhay! So we are here again in front of you. So we can help the
We're here to help everyone create a life of value.
yeah.
That's the most important thing in life. Albert Einstein said the most important thing in life is not to create a life of success, but to create a life of value.
Yes.
Yeah.
So create a valuable life, a valuable personality. So what we're doing that sharpening the saw.
Yes.
But first, what we're doing here, what we're going to talk today is about who's driving your bus.
Who's driving your bus?
Mhm.
Yeah. And everybody thinks that they're driving their own bus,
Mhm.
but what we've discovered is you're not in control of your mind. Most people are not in control of their mind.
Yes.
Are you in control of your mind, Jen?
No,
No, why not?
because your desires control your mind.
Yeah, your desires kind of control things.
Your ego,
The ego,
The ego and
the environment,
your family.
yes,
family.
yep, they're telling you what to do.
Yeah. They said you need to study so you can have a good job,
And why do you want to have a good job?
so you can have money.
Yeah, because
You
you
can
need money.
earn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody needs money. Yes, it is. It's true. But you cannot make money if you are sick. If your value is so low, that nobody will need you because there's more people around here that's more valuable. So as I always
Well,
say,
yeah.
love yourself first.
Yeah.
Make yourself valuable. Be valuable.
Well, and we know that it's not possible for everybody to overcome some of the stresses in their life, but we're here to kind of help make things a little bit better. If you have severe chronic depression or some kind of physical problem or a mental problem, we can help to a certain degree, and that's what we're here to do. We teach these habits of health, and we hope that you're going to follow us in that, and that this will help you gain control of your mind.
Yes, not because we're talking about health, just only of food and exercise you're going to do. No.
Yeah.
There's lots kind of health.
Yes, you've got your psychological health,
Emotional,
your emotional health,
intellectual.
your intellectual health. Your,
Health is not just only a physical, intellectual, emotional, social, and
Yes.
of course financial.
financial health, and that financial health
Is the last
what
because
kind
it will come
it comes. Yeah.
if you're building up your value. Financial will come just like that because everybody will need you and you will be paid.
But it takes time.
Takes time.
It takes time. And the girls, they're going to college now
Yeah.
to help them because this is what society's told you to do. Yes.
Yes.
Your family wants you to do this, and
Because
society.
if you're not graduate, it's so hard to
It is.
find a job. But we are not really prioritize this education, but we are just going to the flow of the government and the culture that we're having here in the Philippines and of course around the world because this is must and they just what you call it's like they make it mandatory. You must study.
Yeah. And it's successful for very few people. Actually. Small,
Yeah,
very
because-
small percentage.
Because
of the
I know
population.
many people who's graduated as a doctor, as a nurse, as a teacher, and where they are in the other country, taking care of the elderly.
They leave the Philippines.
Yeah, it's like the nurses, what they're doing, and the doctor. They go in the other country and
Sure.
do the caregiving only.
It's called the brain drain.
Actually, I didn't make the caregiving a very small vocation because you don't know how to become a caregiver, and become a caregiver is very huge value in the society. Because
Oh, yeah.
if there's no caregiver, who will take care of the elderly and the young who cannot take care of themselves?
Right. It turns out that throughout history, and it's like that even in modern day society, it's the people with little value tend to be marginalized.
Yeah.
They become disenfranchised and devalued. and oftentimes they become ostracized. And of course, this is like a death sentence, and it was that's the law of the jungle. But we're supposed to be living in advanced civilizations, and we don't. I mean, there's sometimes, in some of the Western countries like America and in Europe, you have a lot of industrialization, but you don't really have the good philosophies that help people communicate. And that's what our priority is here.
Yes. So we go back in our topic. Who's driving your bus?
Who's driving your bus? And so
You are.
yeah, I asked Chat AI, I said, in the phrase NLP, the NLP presupposition says that you are in charge of your mind and therefore your results. Now, is that true?
Yeah, actually, yes. Because everybody is the one who's really supposed to be in charge with yourself. As I always say, love yourself first.
Yeah, but a lot of people have never been taught how to love themselves.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they always say, you must do this so you can have this. You must do that so you can do that.
So are we really in charge of our minds?
As of now, not really.
Most people aren't.
We are under control with the big corporation, in the government, religion, like
Families.
yeah, families, culture.
Yep.
It is.
They program us.
I didn't say
From
that
the age
it's
of
all
zero.
bad. No, it's
No.
not. But still, you're not driving.
But it's
your own
creating a lot
bus.
of problems, isn't it?
Mhm.
And there's no universal sort of accepted way to teach people to be emotionally healthy. And that's one of the things that we want to do is we want to help people learn these Eastern philosophies that we've learned, which are universally accepted. The NLP presuppositions are basically universal truths. Some people think in black and white terms, and that's okay. If they want to let their egos run the show, we'll let them do that. We're here to help people develop a good, positive self-talk
Yeah.
and to develop that true self-identity,
Mhm.
which means stepping away from the ego and saying sometimes maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
It's okay to be wrong.
open-minded.
Be open-minded. Have a growth mindset.
Yeah.
So we're promoting that growth mindset. So NLP presupposition, I call it NLP presupposition number 8, says you're in charge of your mind and therefore your results. So I want to explain that a little bit here using the Chat AI model. And I'm going to have you and the girls read this, Baby Co. So
Number 1.
number 1.
NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. NLP is a field that focuses on the connection between neurological processes, language linguistic, and behavior patterns that have been learned through experience programming. It's often used for self-improvement and personal development.
So
Actually, in
Sapat ko
the
na lang.
summary, that you are in charge of your mind, therefore your soul. This part of the phrase is a motivational message.
yeah. So
Mhm.
right. So
The message encourages you to control your thoughts.
right. A presupposition is something that we accept to be true, even though technically it might not be true.
Mhm.
So we're assuming a phrase to be true, like, for example, the map is not the territory is one of the NLP presuppositions.
Mhm.
And I listed 10 common NLP presuppositions here. So let me read this. Neurolinguistic programming, NLP, encompasses a set of presuppositions or beliefs that underlie the NLP framework. These presuppositions are considered as guidelines for understanding how people perceive and interact in the world. So here are 10 common NLP presuppositions. And I won't go over these really because I want to keep this limited to our topic of today, which is you're in charge of your mind and therefore your results.
Yes.
And so that is an NLP presupposition.
Yeah.
Now, it's supposing that most people are in charge of their mind, but
Mostly.
just from my own subjective viewpoint, I have come to find that I found that people are not really in charge of their minds.
Yeah.
That they're first programmed by their parents, if they have parents, And
No.
and so this occurs, most of your programming occurs, according to most scientific studies, from about the age of 0 to 7. And that's when your ego and your personality really develop. And so the programming you get after that is basically knowledge and stuff to help you interact in the world. But again, that's influenced by the culture, by your societies, by the entities within the societies, the corporations, and the religions, and the governmental institutions. And they're telling you what to do and what not to do, and what to believe and what not to believe. And you're constantly being schooled in the old stick and carrot method, which is very ineffective. And so what we found is that we can reprogram our own minds with learning these concepts of that we teach, and by using positive self-talk from these various concepts. So here, I think I'll have Jen try to read that if she can. It's very small print.
The philosophies of circular Buddhism, circular humanism, and Stoicism can help people take control of their mind and improve their mental well-being in different ways.
And then what it does is it lists those. And so we teach secular Buddhism, we teach secular Taoism, we teach secular Confucianism to help us give us a different mental model. And NLP, which I use a lot of NLP modeling, and we use different modal practices. Again, you can accept this or not, it's up to you.
Yeah.
And we use a lot of,
As we say, you are in charge in your mind.
you're in charge of your mind.
And you are old enough to understand what is right and wrong, what is good and right, what is a left and a wrong.
And so
So you will decide for yourself.
Yeah.
So we're just telling you to make yourself valuable, because you cannot be valuable if you didn't make a good decision for your life.
And so this whole thing is to help people realize that yes, you can take control of your mind,
Yeah,
but you're probably not in control of it right now.
you can do it.
You can do it. So this says, yes, the philosophies of secular Buddhism, secular humanism, and Stoicism can help people take control of their minds and improve their mental well-being in different ways. And then it lists here how secular Buddhism, secular humanism,
Secular Buddhism can help you being like meditation, be mindful.
yes.
Yeah,
And it also gives you a good core virtues.
understanding the world.
You know, understanding the world, that's huge, because that gets rid of what we call the dukkha mindset, and we're here to help. That's an anchor. It's holding you back. It's like if your mind can actually hold you back from learning, and we're here to help you to free yourself from those limiting beliefs. If you have the limiting belief that I can't do something, then you won't even try it.
Yeah, if you say I cannot, you cannot.
Yeah,
That's your choice.
it's like learning a new language. Yeah, and one of the things that NLP does is it helps give you more choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to take these subjects on one at a time and give you a little bit of knowledge, but it's up to you to really find out what you want to do and then study that.
Mhm.
So what are the kind of the topics that we're teaching, or not really teaching too much, but just awakening people to the idea of is secular Buddhism, because it helps you develop a really good construct in your mind that gives you a very positive outlook on life. We do secular Confucianism because it helps you deal in society, put order in your life, and how to deal with other people, and show respect, or at least be kind. And we teach secular humanism because we believe that the most important thing in the universe is life, and the most important thing in your life is your well-being. And so you got to put your well-being first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And most people don't. They do not do it because they're being mind controlled. They've been told that, oh, we got to put God first, or we got to put the family first, or we got to
Study first.
you got to do this, or you got to do that, or you got to get a job, or you got to do this. And it's like, it's creating a big mess. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to cut through all the clutter and just say, hey, you can still do those things, but you have to spend some time on yourself.
Yeah.
And we recommend at least a couple hours every day.
Mhm.
That's not asking too much, is it? No.
Actually, should be all the time.
Should be all the time, but because it actually becomes funner when you do it. The more you take care of yourself, the funner it gets. And so the things that we're going to make fun are, what are we going to make fun, baby? Exercise.
Yeah, we're doing the exercise every day.
Yeah.
You know, I wake up every morning and I have like I don't know, maybe my uric acid is kind of high, and especially now is an election coming, and I'm running for councilor,
Yeah.
and like I cannot. Sometimes it's hard for me to not to eat some food that they put on the table, but I have to. But that's why I got some of my. I have a leg pain, so even I walk like have a knife under my foot, I'm still walking because I need to go from here in my house, going to the place where I need to teach HIIT workout. Because if I didn't walk, if I ride, my pain is still here. So walking is the best exercise, especially in the starter. To all the person who are starting their workout, walking is the best exercise for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do exercise and we do dieting, nutritional
Yeah.
health. I'm
That
an
is for physical.
I'm an intermittent faster, so I eat the OMAD one meal a day,
Yeah.
and sometimes I do the ADF, the alternate day fasting. And when I fast, I just basically drink pretty much water or something close to it. It has no calories in it. Let me put it that way. It's calorie free, and so we're able to develop disciplines because our goal is to create a life of value, and that's why we learn these little things. Right now, I'm studying Tagalog, and so I learn a little bit each day.
That's
And
what you told me.
okay, yeah, and so I'm learning a little bit each day, and anything you do in life, you just take you chunk it down, do it one step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time. You will see, you will go up. Actually, what I'm telling to all the seniors, especially the senior that I've been teaching, because before the first they attend on me, they said it's so hard. We cannot. I said it's okay, mommy. I will not push you. If you cannot, don't push it. And then I give them every single of it a chair. I said, if you're tired, take a sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do in the first, second session that they're doing. And then after that, the chair is gone. And you know what? 30 minutes nonstop music, they can stand and dance.
But their attitude and their mood is
Yes,
improved.
that's
Wow.
why they in love with it, because everybody's happy and releasing their stress in their body is so nice.
And it doesn't matter who you are, you should be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
It just one step at a time. You got to take on one thing at a time. You can't do too much. Like you're not going to be able to dance like Fred Astaire and
No.
play the guitar like Jimi Hendrix.
Not because I fly in my dancing, you will fly too.
Right. You can't be as smart as Sir Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein. It just takes time, but you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so one of the things we do is we teach people these constructs and these models, like secular Buddhism, like secular Confucianism, like secular Taoism, and Stoicism. And we also promote science, and language is huge. Communication
Because
skills.
communication, actually in relationship, in any relationship, not only a husband and wife or a partner, in any relationship, a children and a mother, and a counselor with the people around your barangay, or any political relationship, you need this communication.
And you always want to be kind.
Yeah.
So I think it was the Dalai Lama who said, if possible, be kind.
Yeah. So
And
that's it.
Yeah.
Who's
So
driving your bus?
who's driving your bus?
Yes.
And you can drive your own bus if you learn these things. So now one of the things that they've taught people is positive self-talk. So over the last 20, 30 years or more, they've been really getting into positive self-talk. And I listed some of the things that they usually do. These are positive self-affirmations. So can you read a couple of those, baby?
I am capable and strong.
Okay.
I believe in myself and my abilities.
Okay. And then,
I am worthy of love and respect. I am in control of my thoughts and actions.
yeah. And
Hi.
Jen?
I embrace challenges and ask opportunities for growth. I am grateful for the abundance in my life.
Yeah. And
I
I'm confident.
And capable of achieving my goal.
Yeah.
I am at peace with who I am and where I am in life. I deserve happiness and will pursue it with determination. Actually, every time I do the meditation after my yoga, I'm always saying this with good affirmation, self-thought in my meditation. So meditation is so nice doing this thing
Yeah.
because the more you are focused, the more you are aware, the more you can understand the people, the things around you, especially yourself. Because this is the time that you can be with yourself and understand why and what are you doing.
So I found that these positive affirmations, they're kind of nice and sweet, and you can reprogram your mind and your thoughts by programming them in. But there's better affirmations, and I find that the NLP presuppositions are a better set of affirmations. But you really need to learn each one of the presuppositions, and there are literally hundreds of presuppositions.
So we are recommending this to you.
Yeah, and so I listed the top 10 presuppositions here. One of them, the first one is the map is not the territory.
Wow.
People construct their own subjective reality or map of the world, which may differ from the objective reality or the territory. Understanding that individuals perceive the world differently is the key to effective communication.
Before I understand this presupposition when we're new, like, and then when I understand, I said, okay, that's what it means.
Yes, that's what it means. It takes a while for you to figure this out.
Yeah, process.
It's not easy, but it's worth it to learn.
The good thing, you know what? The good thing is, you never give up on me.
No. And so, and then what you do is when you're meditating, you say the map is not the territory, but then you have that construct in your mind. See, and so we're teaching that, and we're teaching people that if they do these things, they can eventually gain control over their mind, but it takes time.
So now, who's driving your bus? As we always say, make yourself valuable, create more value things that make everybody need.
Develop your skills.
Yeah, it's like be the best that you can be.
Yeah, step outside that comfort zone.
Yeah. So from disciples of Tao to all of you,
Namaste.